This is my first post on here after being a long-time lurker. This just happened earlier tonight and thought I might share because I'm pretty shaken up over it. Earlier, around 10:30 p.m., I took my dog out since he was whining at the door. I usually take him out around this time and live in a nice, quiet neighborhood, so I'm usually not too worried about being out late. I've taken him out around midnight before, no problem. Tonight I was home alone waiting for my boyfriend to get home from work, so I was a little on edge already because I'm a generally paranoid person. I read this sub a lot and tried to take extra precautions to avoid the situations a lot of you have been in, so I took my pocket knife outside with me, like I always do late at night. When I step outside, I do an area scan right outside my door just to see if there's anyone else out. Well, anyways, I took my pup out and he walks toward a tree to do his business. Then, within a few seconds, starts barking incessantly. I was freaked because I had already scanned the whole outside area and determined no one else was around, but he was barking as if someone was there. Now, my dog almost always barks at everyone, so that in itself wasn't weird, but since I was on high alert and hadn't noticed anyone, I sensed something was off. I hesitantly walked around to where he is and see nothing, but I have a death grip on my knife and feel a little safer, though I probably would not ever have the guts to use it. Dog was still going crazy at seemingly nothing, so I told him to shut up, thinking maybe he saw a cat or a squirrel. I keep my attention focused on that area, but start backing up towards my door just in case. But my dog was still pulling in the opposite direction, barking like all hell. I decided that he wasn't going to do his business, so I figured I'd just take him back in and try once my boyfriend came home from work. But then I saw something move in my peripherals in the same direction my dog was barking. When I turned to get a better look, I noticed that there was a person crouched between some cars directly outside my neighbor's apartment across the street, not moving. I could barely see them, but I saw the shoes peeking out from underneath a car. My dog was growling at this point and standing his ground in front of me. But I didn't particularly feel safe since my dog is a small wiener dog who no one is afraid of because of how cute he is, even if his bark is big. In that moment, I kind of froze and tried to tell my dog to be quiet, but quietly, like I just didn't want to be noticed, but there's no way whoever was by the cars didn't know we were there. My flight mechanism kicked in real soon, and though I managed to pull my dog away back into my apartment and immediately locked my door behind me. I turned off all my lights, let my dog off his leash, then went to the window that faced where the person was crouched and peeked out. My heart missed a beat when a rather large male came out from behind a car and started walking towards my place. Now, my door has 2 floor-to-ceiling narrow windows on either side of it with no curtains, so anyone can just look in and see my living room or kitchen depending on their angle, but couldn't see where I was by my other window because of furniture. My pup was barking again at the window, and I knew this guy was looking in, but couldn't bring myself to look. Then I heard my door handle jiggling slightly. Mind you, I'm like 10 feet away from the door. My phone was upstairs in my room, so I couldn't do anything like call the police unless I wanted to give away my hiding space. Eventually, after what seemed like forever, but in actuality was maybe a couple minutes, my dog got quiet and ran back to me. I guess the guy left after finding out my door was locked. Maybe he thought I didn't see him outside, I don't know. And I surely don't know what the intentions were, but I'm glad my dog alerted me so I didn't have to find out.